And I'm talking about is called American Eagle Syntech. It's one of the biggest ironies in shooting. We generally put the least amount of thought and consideration into the handgun ammunition that we shoot, for target rounds. Shooters might research and test several different loads, for personal defense, hunting, or maybe even competition. But when it comes to, just a day at the range, most of us are content to just shoot whatever's available, and more importantly, whatever's affordable and whatever's cheapest. But consciously or not, we rationalize that, we're only shooting at paper or steel from a relatively close range, and that the practical differences between full metal jacket target rounds have traditionally been, pretty subtle at most. But now, apparently that has all changed. This new American Eagle Syntech shows what target ammunition can really be, according to their promotional information that they have out on it. It's supposed to be very smooth, very consistent, and very clean too, and easier on your gun. It was created for two main important reasons: consistency and performance. And engineers tackled these challenges head on by developing this Syntech ammunition, and in the process created something pretty extraordinary, really. Not only is this the ammunition itself, but it's all the technologies that define it that makes it really special. It all centers around this Syntech jacket that's on the bullet itself. It's a complete polymer coating, so it's kind of like a plastic type coating over the entire bullet, over the entire projectile, and that takes the place of the copper jacket in conventional full metal jacket target ammunition. It's supposed to shoot really smooth, really cool too, so it doesn't heat your barrel up. Unlike conventional lead or copper jacketed rounds, this slick polymer coating eliminates the metal-on-metal contact in the barrel, and the result is not only a softer and smoother shooting that you can feel, but it has less friction and heat, and also barrel wear. Shooters, especially those who burn through a lot of rounds like we do, at the range, will definitely get more longevity out of their handgun investment. It's supposed to shoot cleaner, than a lot of the ammo that's on the market, target type ammo that you see on the market. And they say that you'll likely notice that after you put a few magazines of this Syntech through your gun, that you're not seeing, the copper and lead fouling in your barrel, which is pretty common with most range ammo. Syntech eliminates a big part of what makes a firearm dirty in the first place, with this jacket that encapsulates the lead core, and that coating maintains its integrity both at the time of ignition when the shot's fired, all the way down the barrel, and also while in flight. And, it has no exposed lead or copper. I guess this Syntech coating goes completely around, even on the bottom of the projectile. So there's no contact between these materials in the barrel. So consequently, there's no metal fouling. And also, the need to clean the gun is further reduced by this particular ammunition's clean burning propellant.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right? The easier it is to clean, the better. And it's got a lead-free primer technology as well that, reduces the filth and gunk that can build up in your gun. Safety is also another benefit from this ammo. Syntech puts out a less overall weight in recoverable fragments that your typical full metal jackets put out. And those fragments are usually a lot smaller and travel shorter distances, if you're shooting steel or something. But here's the unique thing about this ammo that I haven't mentioned up until right now. But this coating that's around the bullet itself is a really bright red. So if you look at it, it looks like lipstick. It literally does. It looks like this is ammo that ladies would use, because it looks like lipstick. It really does. I mean, it looks like lipstick. That's what I thought it was when I first glanced at it.
It does look like lipstick, but
it's not.
Hey, anything that's going to help me clean my gun less, I'm all for it.
Hey, you know what they could do? They could make zombie rounds with the same stuff if they could make that coating like a lime green color.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, I bet that would sell.
I
should send them that idea.
You should.
I don't have a manufacturer suggested retail on that, and that is completely my fault. But if you I'll have it in the show notes. So if you want to take a look in the show notes, I'll have a link to the Syntech Ammo, so you can read about it yourself and see the manufacturer suggested retail on it. Sounds interesting. We haven't tried it yet. We might pick up a box or two and give it a try.
We might. Today, for what's in my range bag, I want to talk about electronic hearing protection, or earmuffs. We all know that our hearing is very valuable, and we have to do everything we can to help. However, we still need to be able to hear what is happening on the range commands, conversations, etc. If you're there we're there with a student, we have to be able to hear questions that the student is asking us. Electronic muffs are now priced for almost every budget and application. The type of earmuffs blocks the dangerous decibels and allows for normal conversation. Simple disposable earplugs generally do not block enough sound, especially when shooting big guns, the higher caliber firearms.
Yeah, some people don't like the earplugs anyway, because it blocks the ear up.
Well, they don't. And some people just don't like stuff stuck in their ear, like me. The regular passive earmuffs work. And what these are earmuffs without electronics built into them, but they block out all sound. You may find yourself continually having to take one off of your ear or take them off to be able to hear what's going on around you, which is not recommended when you're at the range, because you're supposed to wear hearing and eye protection. The premise of electronic earmuffs is quite simple. While the passive earmuff provides hearing protection, battery-powered electronic components are inside the electronic muffs, and they include microphones, amplifiers, and speakers that gather, amplify, and transmit low-volume sounds like voices inside the earpiece. The price differences in the muffs generally dictate the quality of these components and advanced capabilities. For instance, the lower-cost muffs may only have one or two microphones and a basic stop-type amplifier that simply shuts off upon high-decibel sounds. The types of shutoff causes split-second time lapses before the amplifier resumes and low tones are again transmitted to the ear. The cheaper muffs with fewer mics often make it difficult to ascertain the direction of the sounds as well. Higher-end models use more advanced technology that allows the continuous flow of low-volume sounds while it was blocking dangerous noises. They also contain multiple mics and speakers, making it easy to determine the direction and distance of the sound, which is crucial in hunting, tactical, and competition applications. All hearing protection gets an NRR rating. NRR means noise reduction rating. The general consensus is that hearing protection for small caliber arms requires an NRR of 20. Long guns and normal handguns should have an NRR of 25, while magnum arms and indoor shooting dictate an NRR of 28 to 33. Remember, when shooting indoors, it is often best to double up on your hearing protection. If you can wear those earplugs under the ear muffs, especially when shooting larger caliber firearms, that's going to help protect your hearing. While the saying remains true that buyers get what they pay for, shooters have different needs when it comes to hearing protection. Some of the higher-end earmuffs provide features like auto shutoff or auxiliary jacks that may not justify the cost for casual shooters.
The next ones that we get need to have that auto shutoff because we are terrible about forgetting to turn off the switches.
We are, and I really like those that have the auto shut off. I found a comparison for the best price.
For the different kinds or different?
There are different kinds at different price levels. Remember the the budget can fit almost everyone's wallet.
Right.
The best buy under $30 is called a Caldwell Emax. The Caldwell Emax brand is the electronic muff that has become very popular because they're affordable and available. They come in both standard and low profile with NRRs of 25 and 23 respectively. Though there's a split-second gap of shut-off time following a shot and the sound quality is merely average, they work just fine for casual shooters. Caldwell provides color choices of dark green, pink, or camo. Though they retail around $35 or $40, you can find them online for about $25, but of course batteries are not included.
They never are.
No. The next one is the Best Buy under $60, and this is called the Howard Late Impact Sport. The low-profile Impact Sport muffs carry a decent NRR rating of 22. In spite of a lower price point, these have multiple directionally placed microphones and an auxiliary jack for MP3 players.
You can get your tunes on while you're shooting, huh?
Well, you can, but some people also wear this hearing protection when they're mowing lawns, for instance. So
Right.
then they can plug in an MP3 player.
That makes sense.
So, and they have a long run time on 2 AAA batteries. Soft, snap-in ear cushions are easily cleaned or replaced as needed. And the only color that these come in are olive drab, which I love that color.
Do you really?
I really do. Yep.
I figured you would go for the pink ones, like the ones that you have now.
Well, I do like pink, but I do like olive drab. The retail on these you can find these at Bass Pro Shops for $59.99. And there's also an Impact Pro model that's a large profile. It costs about $20 to $30 more, and it provides an NRR of 30 with all of the same features as the Impact Sport. And moving on up the line to the Best Buy that's under $100 is the 3M Peltor Tactical Sport. And the NRR on this is 20. It's a little low, but they have a higher end models as well. The auto jack allows connectivity with cell phones and MP3 players. These Peltors, which are marketed under their military line, automatically shut off after 2 hours. So if you throw it in your range bag and forget to turn it off, it's going to have that automatic shut off. Their ambient sound clarity is very natural. They are available in either orange or black. They're quite comfortable, and although they have a slightly larger profile than other brands, you can find these on Amazon.com for just under $100. And moving on up the price range, the Best Buy under $300 is the Pro Ears Pro Slim Gold. The sound quality of the Pro Ears Gold is superior to most other muffs, and each ear cup can be adjusted separately. They have a strong NRR of 28, and they come with a 5-year warranty and are made in the USA. The Slim Gold line is narrow enough not to clunk around on guns and is comfortable for all-day wear. Like many other Pro Ears models, these come with a 3.5 millimeter mini jack, allowing connectivity with outside devices like iPods, scanners, radios. If style is an object, these bad boys are available in camo, white, pink, black, or green. They use either N or 123 lithium batteries, and the auto shut-off feature definitely saves on batteries. While they retail for $339 on the Pro Ears website, they can be found at multiple online retailers for fewer than $300. Pro Ears has a very extensive line of electronic muffs to fit all applications and is highly regarded in the shooting world. And even another option for those with an open budget and distaste for muffs is the Pro Ears Pro Fit inside the earplugs. These cost about $1,500 to $1,600 a pair, and they are priced outside the average shooter range, but it would be a good product to try.
Interesting. Those are kind of like, I've seen those. Those are kind of like hearing aids. They fit all inside the ear.
Right, and it just fits flush with your ear.
Right.